right, I wanted to do a quick lesson this weekend on how, just how Spanish Genius's live practices go. So there's no live people right here, right now. It's just me. So every lesson, I give you a theme. Today's theme is the weekend. And we start by either drawing lines down our paper or we use a skinny book. So the skinny book looks like this, and it has Spanish on one side and English on the other, and we'll add our words to that. So this is what we did yesterday, actually. We did geography words. So that was fun. And we just spoke as we drew and doodled. Today is the same. We're going to talk about este, that's this, este fin de semana. That means this end of week, este fin de semana. And so at this point, everybody on the audio would repeat, este fin de semana. So that's your turn right now. Este fin de semana, this weekend. And so that's kind of our starting word. Then we're going to have sentence starters. We're going to have quiero, which is I want to, or I want. Quiero, 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 I want. And so same thing that you want. There's going to be a happy face. I want. Quiero, I want. And then our second list here will be verbs. Things that we want to do. Quiero, let's say comer. I want to eat. Quiero comer. Quiero comer. Quiero comer. There's my dude. And he's going to be eating something. What should he eat? Espagueti. Oh. He's all happy. Quiero comer. Another one would be descansar. I want to rest. Descansar, descansar, descansar. And so we just doodle. I don't know, some of the students do doodle and so others don't. There's a little lazy boy with his feet up. Some of them just repeat. And a lot of times they're muted right now. Other times, some of them unmute and repeat after me. Descansar. He's a happy guy. And there's always one that compliments me on my art and another one that criticizes my art. Pero está bien. We have a good time. Descansar. Comer. Descansar. You'll notice that we don't write any English on this paper. So if the students want to at home, they can, but it's better. And I'm trying to train them to think in Spanish, not read and translate. So if they need to add it to their skinny book, they can do that. ¿Dónde está mi librito? Aquí. So if they want to, that's okay. They can add their English and their Spanish to it because whenever they study, they can flip it back. So Spanish on this side, English on the other. And so that's okay because that way they can focus on one side or the other. With this, we try to do it where it's only Spanish. And then you post it afterwards. I encourage them to put a piece of tape or painter's tape or Post-it note or whatever and stick it up on the wall. Okay, comer, descansar. And the last thing that we'll say, this weekend, I want, este fin de semana, quiero comer, quiero descansar, quiero ir. To go. So to go, I'm going to do a green light. Quiero ir. Ir. And usually you have to say after ir, All right, the last thing we're going to do is add some nouns. But first, let's go back up and repeat. Comer. With younger students, I'll have them act it out. I mean, teenagers too, but anybody can act it out and learn from it. Comer. Descansar. 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 Ir. Quiero ir. Now we'll add our nouns. For our nouns, we're going to make places. We're going to say comer en un restaurante. Restaurante. I don't have to draw anything with it because restaurante is a cognate, but let's go ahead and do it. Restaurante, restaurante, restaurante. No sé, es como eso. Ok, restaurante. Comer en la sala. I want to eat in the living room. La sala. So en la sala tenemos, ¿qué? Tenemos un sofá y un tele a veces y un piano, una mesita. La sala, la sala, la sala, la sala. That means the living room. Your living room will probably look a lot better than mine. La sala. Quiero comer en un parque. So un parque is another cognate. It just means a park. And so these are some things that you might want to do this weekend. Okay, un parque. Como eso. Ahora, now what we do is we make a sentence. And so I have each student choose one word from each section. Usually it's a lot more. We have a lot more options, but for this little short lesson, we'll just do a few. A lot of times I'll even ask a question, ¿Quieres? And then I challenge the students to ask people next to them or over the week. Do you want? ¿Quieres? So do you want? ¿Quieres comer en un restaurante? Sí, quiero comer en un restaurante. O no quiero comer en un restaurante. ¿Quieres descansar? So you can leave it as simple as that. ¿Quieres descansar? ¿Quieres descansar en la sala? ¿Quieres descansar en un parque? ¿Quieres ir a un parque? No, quiero ir a mi sala. So as they go through their lessons on the video courses, they become really complex and they're able to make fairly complex sentences by switching it up. But with this right now, if we just do our stats, right, we have 2 times 3 times 3, 18 sentences just from these lists. Este fin de semana, quiero descansar. Oh, we can do even more because you can do just 2 words. Este fin de semana, ¿quieres ir a un restaurante? No quiero ir a un restaurante. Quiero descansar en la sala. So you can see just one word. Choose a word from here. Choose a word from here. Choose a word from here. Or you can stop. Quiero espagueti. Espagueti. That's spaghetti. Quiero espagueti or quiero comer espagueti. So it helps them to think in Spanish rather than always reading and translating. They get to put together their own original thought. Quiero, no quiero. They learn how to conjugate very simply. Do you want, I want. And that's how it goes. So watch this again. You can print out. I'll go ahead and save this paper so you can print it out or draw your own is even better. And that's how you practice Espanol with Spanish Geniuses.